guys, welcome to the Hidden Heroes Talk Show. My name is Ariel. This is Aaron, and today's guest speaker is Kaz. He's calling in from California. We're in California as well. Nice to see you. Thank you for being with us. Before we get started, will you give us a little background about you? Where are you from? What do you do?
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me. Again, my name is Khosravani, and my background is in information technology and web technology. I've taught web technology and internet marketing at major universities such as Harvard back in Boston, UCLA, UC Irvine, and UC San Diego. And now I have my own firm that helps individuals and professionals and small businesses with their online marketing, search engine optimization, and online reputation, defense, and management.
I love it. So we're here to talk about online reputation. And this is something that's getting more and more important. Especially, we deal with suicide and bullying and depression, and we see it all the time of people being harassed on social media to the point of wanting to die by suicide. Yeah, but there's also that of not just bullying people, but harassment or defaming someone's character and name. What are some steps, or first of all, how did you even get started in this? What prompted you to want to do this type of stuff?
Absolutely. Two special things happened. One, a good friend of mine who owned a small business was being harassed, and as it turned out, it was one of his competitors who basically wanted to add some negative information about his business, which was very unfair. So I just wanted to help a friend. From totally different direction, one of my major clients was actually Donald Trump, and they hired me to deal with his reputation, which is another story. But really, at this point, I'm really helping a lot of local businesses and individuals and even students who are being harassed and whose name basically is being attacked pretty much. And it's a very personal story in many cases. And in these cases, I really want to help them to at least know how to defend themselves. Doesn't matter if it's an individual reputation or a business reputation.
Gotcha. So what are some steps or ways people can go about protecting themselves online?
I think the first thing to do is find out what's going on online. So you should really go Google yourself and even use Google, Yahoo, and Bing search engines and look at the top 3 pages when you type your name or your business name and see what's being said about you. If you find something negative in the top 3 pages, then you know what you're dealing with. Google has something called Google Alert, where you can actually, for free, put your name there, and every time your name is being mentioned online on Google, Yahoo has something similar, you will be automatically notified. Also, there are tools online that you can go to find out what's being said about you on social media sites. So really, this problem we are facing is twofold. One, on search engines, what's being said about you, and 2, on social media and on chat rooms, what's being said about you. So the number one thing you want to do is find out, first of all, what is being said about you and what is unfair, and it's a slander, and it's basically attack on your character or your business.
Gotcha.
Now, you work with the repair more so than the prevention, or do you have prevention programs and prevention things that you teach?
I actually do both. I believe in prevention more than just dealing with the crisis afterward. You see, just like your health, you need preventive health is more important than getting drugs later on to fix your health. It's the same with online reputation management. What you want to do is to create an online reputation shield. So you would have control over what's being said about you on top page of Google, and you would know what's going on. So I believe in preventive measures such as creating your own shield, and then after that, you will deal with individual crisis or individual attacks on you. It is very important. It is very important to know that if you do preventive reputation management, it will help you much more in case of future attacks. So don't wait until something is being said about you negatively. Don't wait. Start basically reserving virtual real estate up there about your name, your business name, your family members. That way, by reserving this virtual real estate, such as your own name, if your name is Jane Doe, you want to make sure you go reserve janedoe.com and similar domains, and create blogs about janedoe.com, about Jane Doe, and even other things you can do. But prevention is much more important.
Okay, cause I have to ask you, when someone is attacked and when you first bring on a client, how do you calm them down? Like in a situation where someone is talking negatively about them or their brand or just threatening their whole integrity, how do you calm your client down and get to the bottom of it?
Absolutely, that's a great question. I think the first thing you do, and I tell my clients, is don't overreact. Don't go responding to them and start calling them names and attacking them. Things can get worse. A lot of times you want to be calm, and sometimes you can get rid of negative information by just calmly contacting the person and asking them to remove it, or even we have attorneys who can send them a letter that if you don't, there are consequences. You don't want to make it personal. If it becomes personal and emotional, human beings respond in a very unpredictable way. Keep it professional, keep calm, and then let us help you in a easy by easy steps to pretty much protect yourself.
Exactly. Now, when you say let us help you, is this just you, your brand, your business, or do you have a team that you send out, or how does that whole process work?
Absolutely. Well, not only we have a team, but there's something you have to understand. There are two ways to deal with online reputation. One is private companies, such as myself, who go out there and help you. But we are not attorneys, therefore we cannot, for example, start a lawsuit against your attackers for defamation of character and slander and all that. The second is to go to attorneys and law firms. The problem with law firms is, even though they can initiate lawsuit, they don't have knowledge of Google search engine. They don't have the knowledge of technology. So what we did was we brought the best of both worlds together. We worked directly with attorneys. So when it comes to use of technology, social media, and Google search engine, we can take care of it. And when it comes to the time, and it comes a time when you need to have a lawsuit, then, or even a threat of lawsuit. By the way, threat of lawsuit is much more powerful than lawsuit itself. That can get too expensive. In that case, we bring our attorneys into the picture. So both our team consists of people who write content for you. We have English majors, journalism majors. We have SEO, search engine optimization specialists. We create anywhere from 5 to 30 little mini sites for you, blogs for you. So we create a lot of virtual real estate with positive information about you that will totally dominate the top 3 pages in some cases, in most cases. And in the worst case scenario, when we cannot remove something negative being said about you, we can overwhelm the negative with tons of positive things about you. And therefore, totally take the negative effect away. And in some cases, we bring attorneys who are our partners and who are here actually into the picture.
There's a quote that this reminds me of. It says, live so that if anyone ever spoke ill of you, no one would believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm re-paraphrasing it. It's not word for word, but the idea is like live your life and be so honest and integrity, and so that when people do, because it's bound to happen, especially the more famous you get or the more you're trying to make an impact on other people, there's gonna be those that don't want to hear about it. But if you are living your life of integrity and putting it out there and creating all these positive sites and articles, whatever, about you, a positive media presence, that people aren't really going to pay much mind to it.
Absolutely. I think what you said is very important, because in terms of individuals who are being attacked, in most cases, they are basically innocent, and it's usually due based on some jealousy and old friends and all that. But in case of businesses, first thing I always tell them is be good, don't be evil. If you treat all your customers right, if you really take care of them, there will be very little negative attacks on you. And when there is negative attacks, we can help you. But the best way is to prevent it, to treat everybody right. Even if one of your clients, customers has a problem, talk to them, try to solve the problem. That has always been the best policy. Don't be evil, be good. And in that case, very few people will want to hurt you.
Right, I totally agree. I think it's great, and I think I'm congratulating you even on your small businesses and even your larger clients, such as Donald Trump. That's amazing. I want to know, like, where do you see your business and this whole field, this whole business, not just your business, but the whole business of helping people uh, counteract the negative thoughts or the slander on them? Where do you see this brand going? And do you have any last words for someone maybe who was threatened, any of our viewers who were threatened or even want to get into this business of helping other people who have been threatened?
Absolutely. I think this is, according to Forbes magazine, this is a $5 billion industry, that is online reputation management. And things are going to get worse. And the reason is the law of the land is way behind the speed of technology. So it's much easier to go create things and even hurt other people, unfortunately, without law being able to really protect you, because law is 1 or 2 years behind, unfortunately. And it's not because of the law, it's just technologies move so fast. It's just shocking. So if you want to get involved, first of all, learn to create, again, reserve content, reserve virtual real estate about yourself, your family, your friends, and business. And more importantly, try to, let's say if you're a small business, if one person is unhappy about you, they will go on Yelp and write about it. But if you have 20 customers, they usually don't take a time to go write positive things about you. So what you should do is every time you have a happy customer, ask them, hey, if you really liked our service, would you kindly consider go write about it, basically. So be proactive. And also, there are many sites, mini sites you can create for free these days, that when you created and information is about you, it will slowly start to show up on Google search results. And again, number one advice I have is be good, treat people right, and you will notice that vast majority of people are decent and will not try to hurt you if you are treating everybody right. In case some people go after you, there are ways to deal with it. But based on what you asked earlier, don't go crazy. Be calm and deal with it in a very professional way. You don't have to go to the level of your attackers. You don't have to become like them. You can be good and still protect your name.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love all the advice. Khoz, where can we connect with you? Where can people follow you, find out more, use your services?
Our main website is digifusionmedia.com. That's Digi, Fusion, Fusion, media, media.com. So it's digifusionmedia.com. And you can always, I'm one of those people that I haven't changed my cell phone for the last 10, 15 years. It's always on my site. Feel free to call me anytime you have a question or just text me. My number is 949-466-3528.
Perfect. Khoz, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Everybody listening in, this has been Hidden Heroes with Ariel and Aaron. With Khoz, again, you can reach him at digifusionmedia.com. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.